From divine Star, the light Judith Kusel, breaking through the barriers. We are in a state of extremely high vibrational frequency changes, not only in our bodies and form, but as the divine imprint is fully activated now, with accelerated motion moving deeper into the 5th to 7th dimensional state, and will now start being able, as our own illumined consciousness states rise, to access multidimensionality effortlessly in the higher dimensions up to the 12th via our own soul and soul groups. I'm being shown that just like we managed to break through the sound barriers through sonic means, we are now breaking through our own mental barriers of self-perceived boundaries of what is possible and what is impossible, and into the infinite space, infinite possibilities, and infinite ways to open ourselves to ever higher degrees of existence as our new crystalline light bodies absorb ever higher and greater degrees of light, sound, and love frequencies and vibrations. Light, of course, holds color as well, and sounds here includes the music of the spheres, as every single planet, solar system, galaxy, star system, constellation, universe, and every form of creation itself has their own sacred tone, note, chord, and all form one huge cosmic symphony of sound as held within the divine source. For it was sound which first created everything, inclusive of the great central suns, who also have their own tones, notes, signature, tunes, and combined with light, and this combination created all the universes, star systems, galaxies, and solar systems. Our souls are indeed cosmically tuned in via our spinal column, all 33 vertebrae and octaves of it. It acts like a tuning fork, a lightning rod, and a rod of power, and of course the kundalini rises around it. This in turn is deeply tuned in and connected to the earth's spine, which Africa mostly holds the 30 to 33 degree longitude line, which I have been working intensely with and had to help activate since 2009. At this momentous time, the spine of the earth has merged with the new earth spine and is thus tuned in universally. Since 2012, fully tuned into the 7th central sun of illumination, where most of the new sun children come from. As this now will have another huge upgrade on 11/11 when we tuned into the suns beyond suns, with immensely upgrades and tuning in when the axia tonal alignments occur. This means that our higher minds will now merge with our higher emotional and spiritual bodies, as all our 12 bodies are now being tuned in via the spine and all 33 degrees of illumination, which will open the higher transmitter channels so much that we will literally be able to now access and download cosmic knowledge we could not access before, as well as our intergalactic communications, as well as our universal. More than this, we are now able to step beyond all whichever has been possible in the old earth and into a totally new creation where everything is possible and where we co-create the new golden age with pure intent and in the highest and best ways for the highest good of all. We will simply transcend all limitations of our finite mind and totally access everything through our own heart-soul connection and in the most profound ways. I was witnessing huge pillars of light energy coursing through me on Wednesday afternoon, and witness how sacred geometrical patterns and sound and octaves of consciousness were downloaded into me. More than this, I was shown that this was occurring all over the world. We are the new creation. It is not in the distant future anymore. It is accessible now in those souls who had the guts to move into totally unknown space and to allow themselves to be divinely guided and cosmically to not only explore the infinite space and new boundlessness and master the highest forms of manifestation beyond all ever witnessed on this planet before, yet is available elsewhere in this universe already. The key to all of this lies in the heart filled with unconditional love, pure intent, truth, integrity, and then always co-create lovingly, with pure intent, that which not only benefits their greater whole, but at the same time enhances unity and oneness. My heart and soul sings as I share this with you, and I am deeply inspired. I was called into an intergalactic council meeting this week as I shared with my students and all the ascended masters and the great universal ones like Lord Melchizedek, Melchior, Lendus, Viwamus, the galactic Logos, where there was a huge celebration. This whole universe has now ascended into a much higher octave of existence, which includes the Milky Way galaxy, the solar system, and counter-solar system, and counter-universe. And thus this means all life and life forms within these systems are now moving into a much higher octave of existence in all forms and expressions of such. More I will not share, as this needs to be held in your own heart and soul as your own keys and codes are being activated, as and when you are ready for such to occur. I am divine light. I am divine love. I am divine power. I am divine wisdom. I am the infinite whole. I am all that is. I am that I am. From JudithKusel.com.